everyone, a young Seo, pmsblackqueen here with a K-drama review for you, and today I'm reviewing episode number 10 of the K-drama Cheer Up. I will put all the information down below in the description box about this drama, where you can watch it, a brief synopsis, but let me just tell you, you can watch this drama on Dramafever, Hulu Plus, and Viki. Alright guys, as usual, I've got my notes here. Let's get started so I won't miss a thing. Alright, so check this out. First of all, we left off with Soo-ah up to no good again. She got into a fight with Yeon-do. She slapped her and she had her by her collar like this, and she pushed her down the stairs. Now as she pushed her down the stairs, Kim-yeol was walking up the stairs. She falls on top of her, and guys, they roll down a long flight of stairs. Kim-yeol ends up on the bottom, of course, with Yeon-do on top of him, and he's bleeding. He's bleeding from the head. He's knocked unconscious. So immediately, Yeon-do yells for help. An ambulance is called. They rush the kid to the hospital, and he's in the hospital right now, and he's hurt really, really bad, and it's all Soo-ah's fault. So she feels very guilty and scared because, you know, she could have killed this young man. And Teacher Yang ends up calling the parents of Kim-yeol and of Yeon-do to let them know that the accident has happened and everything. So later on, Yeon-do goes into Kim-yeol's room to visit him, and she's talking to him, and eventually he wakes up, which is a good sign that he's waking up, he's alive, and he asks her, you know, how are you going to get revenge? And she kissed him on his cheek. And as she turned to walk away, he grabbed her by like her wrist, and guys, he kissed her. Yes, I was so happy. I've been waiting for these two to smooch since the very first episode, and it finally happened. I was so happy because they make a cute couple. They're so cute together, and I really do want them together. But if you've been following me on my blog, I've mentioned this a little bit. You know, Kim-yeol's father is dating Yeon-do's mother. And, you know, if they end up getting married and stuff, that means that Kim-yeol and Yeon-do are going to be siblings. I personally don't want that. I mean, they make a cute couple too. But, yeah, I want those two to be together. But we'll see what happens later on. But, yes, he kissed her. I was like, ooh, I was so happy that he kissed her. Okay, back to where we're at. So, after that, you know, Soo-ah, she feels really, really bad. She goes to the hospital, but she doesn't go in the hospital. Instead, what she does is she calls from outside to see how Kim-yeol is doing. She finds out that, you know, he's doing okay. And it's funny because when she was outside too, Dong-jae walked up on her and he told her, you know, look, you need to apologize for the things that you've done. You need to apologize to Kim-yeol for basically ruining his life. You need to apologize to Yeon-do. You need to apologize to Teacher Yang, and every life that you've ruined, you need to pretty much apologize. But she just brushed him off pretty much, and you know, brushed him off and just walked off. So after that, later on, what happens, guys, is that Soo-ah, she leaves a note on the hospital door of Kim-yeol because she goes in. She finally gets the guts to go in to try to see him, but she hesitates and just leaves a note out there. She sees all the members of Real Kings and whatnot in there, you know, visiting and having fun and all of that, and she just leaves a note. So as she leaves the note and she leaves, she runs into Dong-jae again, and you know, they talk a little bit, and she asks him, you know, can you do me a favor, basically, and they end up going out and having fun. You know, they go out to an arcade, they go out for ice cream, they ride bikes together, they have all this fun together. And when Yeon-do walks out of the hospital room, what happens is she finds that note, and basically the note that she read is like a suicide note, pretty much. She was saying goodbye, the note was strange, and she was apologizing in the note and everything like that. So After she spent some time with Dong Jae, she walks off, and Yeon-do calls Dong Jae and says, have you seen Soo-ah? She's acting strange. He said, yeah, I was just with her. And then, he realizes, uh-oh, there's a problem. So everyone runs out the hospital room, including Kim Yeol, and they go and they look for her, and they search for her, and they search for her. And she's walking in the middle of the street. Cars are passing in both directions. And she walks out in the middle of the street and almost gets hit. And guess who comes to her rescue? Dong Jae. That's right. I was so happy. He got over his phobia because he has that fear of people touching him and touching people. But he grabbed her and pulled her close to him, so she wouldn't get hurt. And she ended up crying and sobbing in his arms. And she was admitted to a mental hospital because, under suicide watch and all of that, because she tried to commit suicide. Her mother found out about it and everything, and how it ended is that the episode ended with the members of Real Kings and Baekho. They sent her all video messages, basically cheering her up and wanting her to come back to school. They're a very forgiving bunch of kids, but there's a lesson to be learned here, guys. See. Soo-ah did all this bad stuff. She accused teacher Yang of sexual harassment. She almost made Kim Yeol, get accused for stealing the test exam. She almost killed Kim Yeol by pushing Yeon-do down the stairs. And, she done several things. She left Yeon-do behind at the camp. She did all this bad stuff, thinking that it would make her happy. But it didn't make her happy at all. It made her even more worse feeling than what she already was in the beginning. She gained nothing from this. Nothing at all. She lost all the friends that she had. She lost them. No one trusted her anymore. No one wanted to be around her anymore. So doing all this bad stuff she didn't gain anything. She lost more than what she gained. So there's a lesson to be learned there, guys. And it's, you doing bad stuff thinking you're going to be happy, it makes you even more miserable. All right, guys. That's where I'm going to end it on this episode. I'm going to leave my link to my blog down below, K-Drama Paradise. Follow it. Like my fan page also on Facebook, K-Drama Paradise. I'm going to leave a more detailed version of this episode because I've been skipping around a little bit. Don't forget to check me out on Dramafever. My review on these 2 episodes and all the other episodes from 1 through 8 will be in the description box also. Please check those out and support. Also, guys, check me out on soulwave.com under K-Drama Reviews. I write for them also. Thank you guys for watching so very much. Thank you to all my new and my old subscribers. Saranghaeyo. Love you guys so much. Kamsahamnida. Thank you everyone from around the world that's watching, especially in Indonesia, Malaysia, and South Korea. Saranghae. Alright guys, kamsahamnida, and I'll talk to you next time. Have a fantastic day.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and please click the link to watch my latest video.